Okay. So today's topics are permissions first. So this is all the notes which I have given yesterday, and it is available to all of you. Today is 28. So the topics which we are going to discuss is file permissions, file or directory permissions, and next one is VI. Listen carefully. Both topics are very, very important. So meanwhile, okay, I'll also ensure my lab also needs to be ready, right? So I take up one of the lab modules and then I'll explain to you. You can also do parallelly same way. So now let me ask you basic question. What is permissions? What is permissions?
Access.
Given access.
Access.
Permissions is something which is related to access.
Access any content or file.
Hello.
Access.
Not allowed.
ACC, ESSI, accessing. Access.
We
Okay.
will listen for any any codes for read, write, or execute through CHMod.
Yeah, we will learn that.
Yes, sir.
We will learn that. Okay, accessing. So here, let us understand the basic permission. See, there are two types of permissions. One is basic and then advanced. So advanced is not covered in our topics. Okay, advanced is not covered in our topics. That is only for the higher level. So for us, the basic permissions we are going to learn, basic permissions. So if I say basic permissions means in Linux, okay, means we have only three. Basic permissions means we have only three. Okay, three permissions. That is read, write, and execute. I repeat once again, there are only three types of permissions: read, write, execute. Very, very important, this one I tell you. What is this read? Read means you can only access the file contents. What is this write? You can change, modify accordingly. Right. You can modify. Right. Execute. You may not be able to see the contents, or you may not be able to edit the contents, but you can execute. Yesterday you saw this basic shell script, right? When you say sh space file name, that is called as execution. You are executing the script. Like that, executions. Binary files can be executed, etc., like that. Read, write, and execute. That's all. The right words are only read, write, and execute. Or you can also say, cut short, R, W, and X. R, W, and X. I hope everyone is able to understand what I'm saying. I'm making it as simple as possible.
Yes,
As simple as possible. Right. R, W, and X. R for read, W for write, X for execute. X for execute. Okay. Now coming back to the file system. So my lab is ready. Okay. Okay, now get back. So files, you have, earlier we learned about file types. File types. There are actually 7 types which are there. 7 types. You know, hyphen is called as a regular file. Regular file. Okay. D. D. It should be small d only. D equal to directory. Okay, D equal to directory. The first character, if it is D, it's called as a directory. If the first character is L, it's called as a link file. Okay, and if it is first character, if it is C, it is called as a character device file. Character device file. And if it is B, block device file. Right? And if it is S, we call it socket file. These are different type of files. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there is something 7. One is L for link file I mentioned, right? Leave this.
P.
P for pipes. There are 7 types, out of which all of them are not required for you. Just understand if it is hyphen, regular file. It's a normal file. D for directory. And at a later stage, maybe tomorrow or day after, we'll also learn L for link file. So the remaining C, B, S, and P, we don't use much more. Only the system administrators use all these things. So remember all these file types, whatever is a file type, whether it is a directory, this holds the basic permissions to read, write, execute, holds good. Is this clear? Holds good. So these are, please remember and try to by heart also as needed. At least you should tell 3 or 4 things, which are the D for directory, L for link file, C for character device file, not much more. Okay, hyphen for regular file. And now, if you say file permissions, file access, ACC, access permissions can be given to, please remember, can be given to owner who created the file or folder. Okay, owner. Sometimes people also call as user also. Okay, owner can also be called as or owner or user. Okay, and a group and others. Rest all are others. I'll say right like others, rest all. Access, I'll tell you once again, file access permissions can be given to owner or user, group, and others. 3 types. What is meant by the file who has created the file? Please understand, the file who has created is called as the owner. Again, I repeat, the person who has created the file, he is the owner of the file. Some people also call as the user, right? And the group which the user belongs to is called as the group. Rest all are considered as others. So you can say here U, G, O, or U, comma, G, comma, O. U for user, G for group, O for others. O for other. Just remember thumb rule. Is this clear till now?
Yes, sir.
So now how to assign file permissions? How to assign permissions? Very simple. If you are the owner, just write owner here. Owner, to which group he belongs to, and rest all are called as others. So here in owner, you can say R, W, and X. Which permissions you want to assign? For group, R, W, and X. For others, R, W, and X. Is this clear? 3, file access can be given to owner, group, and others. So you see here owner, group, others I have categorized. Earlier itself I said basic permissions are only 3. So owner can have this type of permissions. Group members can have this type of permissions, RWX, and others can have. Suppose I have created a file. As a owner, I want read and write access. Read, write, maybe execute also. For my group members, I want to share this file maybe read and execute, not beyond that. Read and execute. For others, I say only read, or I don't want to give any permission at all. Is the scenario understood? Should I once again explain?
Yes, got understood, sir.
How to assign permissions? So there are three types: owner, group, and others. So for owner, what type of permission? As a filer, who is going to decide the assign permissions? Who has only owner has the right to assign permissions. Others cannot assign permissions. This is clear. So only owner only can assign permissions. Assign permissions. This is clear. Please understand this one. These are all some important points. File access can be given to the owner like this. Okay. So now how to assign permissions? Suppose if this is the case, owner like this, permissions. Now you have to remember a very, very important mathematical formula. Very simple. What is 1 plus 1?
2.
2 plus 2?
4.
4. So you can remember, right? 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4.
Yes,
So
sir.
4, 2, and 1. 4, 2, and 1. 4, 2, and 1. I'm writing the values. I'm writing the values. 4, 2, 1. I hope everyone understood. For R, it is 4. For W, it is always 2. For X, it is always 1. Remember, always. Same thing for group, 4, 2, 1. Similarly for others, 4, 2, 1. So what is the value of 4 plus 4, 2 plus 1?
7. 3.
How much? 4 plus 2 plus 1?
7.
7. 7, 7, 7 is the maximum values, right? Permissions which are set. If you want to set all permissions, the value is 777. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
There is some mathematics here. Suppose if I want to set permissions like this, R, W, no. Okay. In group, I say R, maybe I say X. For others, I want to say R hyphen hyphen. So now tell me. So the things, if it is hyphen, it is 0. Hyphen means 0. What is the value here?
4, 2, 0.
4, 2, 0. Here, next one,
4, 0, 1.
4, 0, 1.
0, 1. Here,
4, 0, 0.
4, 0, 0.
so now the total value,
4, sorry. 6, 5, 4.
6, 5,
4.
4. So the value is 654. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'll give one more. I'll give one more. R, maybe W, X. Okay. R, maybe W hyphen. I'll say R hyphen hyphen. Now tell me directly. I will not write anything.
4, 2, 1.
4, 2, 1.
Tell me
4,
what.
0.
4, 2.
7,
7, 6, 4. 7,
4,
6,
2, 1. 4, 2, 0.
4.
So this is 764.
7, 6, 4.
Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Suppose if I say, now tell me the value itself directly.
6, 6, 4.
Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I'll tell in the reverse way. I'll ask in the reverse way. What is 755?
7. Oh, okay. 5, 5, 7. RWX.
55.
RX, RX, hyphen R hyphen X.
right? 3755.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll ask one more.
RW hyphen
RW hyphen
hyphen
RWR.
R hyphen hyphen
sir RW hyphen
RW hyphen R
R
hyphen
hyphen X X.
Is this clear? Is this clear? Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
This is how you need to understand. This is how you need to. Now I'll ask you, see here. See, first character we already discussed long time back, right? First character. There are remaining 9 characters here, from here to here. From here to here, there are 9 characters total. Now you understood, right? All these things. So what is the permission of this one?
Owner has read, write, and execute.
What is the permission value?
Permission value.
5,
Hmm?
7, 5,
7,
5, 5.
5, 5. Everyone understood, yes or no? By
Yes,
seeing
sir.
this, you need to set your values. What is the permissions of this one?
6, 4, 4.
3, 6, 4, 4.
644.
644. Absolutely. What is this?
7,
7,
7
0.
7,
7, 0, 0.
700. Understood, right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I create a file. Okay. I create a file. Cat greater than test. Hello. So what is the permission? What is the permission?
6, 6, 4.
664. You have to be, everyone has to really practice, okay?
Yes, sir.
All you need is only 4 to 1 code. 4 to 1 code. Without knowing this, probably you cannot change permissions or you cannot understand permissions also. So here by seeing this one, you can understand that owner has read-write permissions, group has read-write permissions, others has only read. And by seeing this one, who is the owner? EC2-user is the owner. This is the group. So now you understood, right, completely. Earlier we only knew about this is the file because this is hyphen and this is the bytes and this is date and time. Right? But now you understood about the rest 9, all the permissions, and also this one, who is this? What is this? The third field
Owner.
is the owner or the user. Owner.
Yes.
This is the group. Group. So obviously, these are the permissions which I'll show you some more. I'm going to the root directory. I have various files which are there. So what is the permissions of this one?
Execute, read.
Value, number,
Okay, sorry. 5, 5, 4.
5, 5,
1, 1, 5, 1,
5,
5, 5, 1.
5, 5, 1.
see once again.
Five, 5.
555.
5, yes, sir.
R-X is 5, R-X is 5, R-X is 5. Okay. This one,
550.
550.
550.
0.
Yes, I agree. One more I'll give. This one,
755.
755. Okay, maybe one more. It's all 755 only. And what is this?
777.
777.
All 777. So now Who is the owner of this directory?
Root.
Root.
Root. See, almost all these things are root. That means who can change the permissions or who can change the permissions?
Root.
Only owner is root. So earlier, who can change
EC2
the
user.
permissions of this file?
EC2 user.
user.
Is this clear? Now you understood, right?
Yes, sir.
So now we understood about to read the permission set. To read the permission set. Now let us also understand how to change the permissions. How to assign permissions. We understood about this one. How to modify permissions. Permissions, right? So that for this one, you have a command called as CHMod. CHMod is the command. Change mod. Please understand this change mod. CHMod is mainly used to change the permissions. But obviously the rule is only owner or root or SU can change permissions. Is this clear? Only owner or root can do. Okay. So now how to do that? This $chmod, the permission number, permission, and the file name. The file name. Is this clear? Suppose I take this one. Here I can't change. Why I can't change permissions?
User root, sir.
I'm not the owner.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I go to my home directory. Okay. Here I have a file called as test. So can I change for this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to give permissions 755. CHMod. How to give? 755. File name is
Test.
test. You see LL now. Did it earlier? What is the permission? Earlier, what is the permission?
664.
664. Now, what is the permission?
7-5.
5.
755. Is it 755 or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we have modified. Our modification is successful. Yes or no? Understood?
Yes, sir.
So typically, it's like this. So this is LL command which I have given chmod 755 test. LL. Right? So this is how you have to understand CHMod. More we will do. So I'm creating a directory also, mkdir, maybe I'll say my own name. All right. What is the directory permission now? What is the directory permission?
7.
755.
775.
755.
Everyone understood how to read the permissions.
775, sir.
Yes, sir.
775
5.
is the permissions currently set. So I want to assign maybe 77 or 760. What does that mean? 760 means
RWX.
RWX.
for
RW.
Read and write.
for group is
00. Read.
RWX.
RW for group. When I say 760
RW.
RWX
RW.
RW
Others is 0.
There is
RW.
no
others are all
0.
0. Absolutely. Let us do that. CHMod 760 Anand. See that? Is this set? So you can assign for a file or even for a folder also. Right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We gave it to folder, right, sir?
Folder,
Permission.
folder. Yes.
So we can access all the files.
Others cannot access anything. Owner can access everything.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So here I'll change this one permission CHMod. Maybe 400 test. What happens if I do like this?
RWX and remaining 0, 0. Group and others will not access. Only owner will have access to the file.
What access owner will have?
To
Only read permission will
write
give.
and execute.
See once
Only
again.
read permission.
What's the permission I'm giving for the owner?
Read, sir.
Only read, sir.
Only read I'm giving.
Okay, only read.
Only read I'm giving, nothing else. Let me see. Did you see? Only read. Means that if I try to add data into this file, will it accept now?
No.
You can see the contents of the file, right? Agreed. If I try to add contents of this file, more contents to this file, will it accept?
No.
No, let us see. What did it say?
Denied.
Permission denied, because you made it read only even for the owner. Even for the owner. So it can't. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Right? So this is even for the owner also we made read only. Even for the owner also we made read only. You can see this test. Now you can, all of you can play with permissions like anything with CHMod.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
nice.
sir.
Nice. See, there are a couple of things also which I want to tell you. Along with CHMod, we have two more commands, but we may not be able to use here. One is that if you are into different groups, you have commands like chgroup, change group, chgrp, and chown are other two commands. So chgrp is nothing but change group. CHGRP is change group to modify the group ownership. And chown, I created a file, I am the owner. Suppose I want to transfer to someone else, I can transfer that ownership to someone else. So again, you cannot bring back. Again, you cannot bring back. That is change ownership. That fellow should give you the ownership. Change owner. Okay, to transfer ownership to a different user. This is clear. These are additional two commands which are there. Okay. Okay. See, I also want to tell you one more thing. This is a directory, right? This is your directory, Anand. I want to create one more directory. mkdir Anand1. So LL. What's the permission you got?
7.
77?
Oh,
5.
5.
5. 775. Here. Please watch this one very carefully. But why 775 is coming? Who told the system to create a directory with 775? I didn't ask also. I didn't mention that, right? When I'm creating the directory, why it is coming 775?
default, sir.
There is something which is in background, right? So I have created a directory here. Directory. When I say LL, sorry. when I say LL, I see this directory. Please watch this one. Is coming to 775. Permission, default permission. You all know what is meant by default, right? Set to 775. Default means if you don't specify, it is system is going to take care on its own. That is called as default. So the default is set to 775. How to modify that? What is the total permission value?
777.
Total permission value. Maximum permissions you can set.
777.
21.
777, right? So I'll give you a formula here. umask equal to total permission minus default permission minus the permission set or default permission. So now, what is the value of umask here? Total permission is
777.
777 minus what is the default permission?
775.
775. That is equal to
002. Sorry, -2.
002, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So you can ask that. If you say umask, it will tell you this is the value. This is the value.
Sir, whenever we create the next folder, it will give a permission
775.
777.
775.
No, if we changed, if we
Yeah, I'm going to teach that. I'm going to teach that now. So
Okay,
if I change the umask value, will the default directory permission change? Yes or no?
it will change, sir.
Okay. So this is the value you see. If your umask, this is your umask, right? If your umask is 022, then what is your default permission? How much?
755.
755. So this is the thing which I want now. So if I want this value of 755, what is the umask you need to set?
022.
022. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If I want permission, I'm coming in the reverse direction now. If I want permission value of maybe what we call as a 700. 700. What should be the umask?
077.
If I want permission, not umask, permission to be 0700. So what should be my umask?
777 minus 700.
07.
Hmm?
077.
0?
7.
Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
If you set umask 077, you will get permission 700. Shall we try?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first I'll show you how to set permission to 022. Umask 022. Right? I set umask to 022. You can ask umask what is the value set? It is 022. And now mkdir Anand 2. LL. Now what is the permissions which is set? If I say 022,
Read
755.
752.
7.
if I
755.
set 022, what is the permission I should get? 755, right? Can I
755.
get this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I said you must say 077, how much I'll get?
700.
If I say mkdir Anand 3, what should be the permissions?
700.
700 I should get, right? That means
Yes, sir.
700 means
RWX.
RWX
Hyphen.
all hyphens.
Yes, sir.
Only owner has that.
Did you see like that?
Yes, sir.
Understood? Yes or no, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Something mathematics, but still it is expected. It is expected.
Sir, if we change the UMask value, does it change permanently or just for the
Now
current?
for this session, for making
Session.
permanent, I'll tell you later, not now.
Okay, sir.
You need to know about VA editor and then change the bash RC files,
Okay, sir.
scripts.
Sir, we can't use CHmod.
CHmod is for changing the permissions, right? This is default, setting the defaults, you mask. When you
Okay.
create, automatically it should come.
Yeah,
Got it?
yeah, got it.
Right. So this is the default permission. See here. UMask 022. When you ask UMask, it will report back. It will report back as 022. And then when you create a directory, and say LL and see this Anand 2, you should see the following permissions. Okay. The UMask is 022, hence you got 755. Directory permission set to 0. What is that? 755. Is this clear? If you ask UMask 077, sorry, mkdir Anand 3, you can see LL. Here, watch this one. It is 707. 777 minus of 077 is 700. You see this one. Directory permission set to 700. So understood about UMask, right? If you set UMask, the default values change. So we learned about all this UMask. I spoke about CH group and CH own, CHmod, all these things, permissions, etc. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Any questions from anyone?
No, sir.
No questions? Fantastic.
Sir, can we change permission for multiple files in single command?
You can do giving asterisk. Asterisk. The wildcards you learned, right?
Yes. Acha, got it.
Suppose all these directories, I want to change permissions to 755.
Okay.
CHmod 755 on the asterisk.
Okay, all 1, 2, 3 will get changed.
All.
Okay, first one also.
You can use wildcards.
Okay, sir.
But the wildcard should match.
Sir, we can put single asterisk also, na, for all, means every file in
Asterisk
that
means
directory.
all, the global.
Only asterisk will change every file permission.
All files, folders, everything. Even you can use -r also. That is
What?
recursive. Even subdirectories also gets changed.
Hyphen?
-r.
Okay.
CHmod -r the values, including subdirectories asterisk.
Okay.
Sir, if you want to change only Anand 1 and Anand 3.
You give that name.
Okay,
You give that name. If I say CHmod 644, Anand 1 and Anand 3, you give like this.
Okay, no asterisk.
Only those two gets modified.